How's it going, guys? This is Isolate here, bringing you FBL semifinals team builder. So this is against the Austin Swoobats. We do have to face the Austin Swoobats again, but it's fine because I'm bringing a different team. Hopefully, one that can actually get us a victory this time. Because last time was not very well at all. It did not. No, it wasn't good. Sorry if you can hear some noise in the background. It's not okay. Anyway, so yeah, basically, I guess I'll just run through the team. As you can see on the layout, we're bringing some interesting stuff because it didn't work last time. It definitely didn't. So hopefully we can come a little closer. Hopefully we can make it a 3-0 instead of a 4-0 because my team is, why am I stuttering so much? Oh my gosh. It can get a little stale after a while, and it kind of did, but I mean, I'm happy with the team I have, and and the team that I had. But this could very well be the last game for the Bolt Strike Bisharps. If it's not and we win, the next week will be our last game. So, yeah. So, anyway, I guess I'll get right into it. We have Mega Medicham here because he has Blissey and Aggron, and yeah, last time I brought Drain Punch, but I have to bring High Jump Kick because it just does so much damage, and I need that damage. And I feel like he'd predict me to bring. I feel like he'd think that I'd bring Drain Punch, fearing Protect on something, but like that's why I brought High Jump Kick, because I don't think he'll bring Protect on things. Just because I feel like that would be a waste for. I feel like he would think that would be a waste, since he would think I'm bringing Drain Punch. But anyway, I used to have like Foresight on this thing. I had like Substitute, Foresight, High Jump Kick, and Drain Punch. I did a practice battle I did a few practice battles with someone. It's not useful. That's a terrible set. I don't even know why I brought Substitute, but I'm preparing a lot for Blissey because my past team I prepared a lot for Blissey because I love setting up on Blissey. Like, I really think I have an opportunity to set up on that thing. But if he doesn't bring Blissey, there's a lot of things that just don't make sense on my team. So I changed my team up a bit. Here you can see I have Bullet Punch instead of Substitute. I have Fake Out. I didn't have Fake Out on the past Mega Medicham. Like, I made two teams. I made the first team and then I changed it a bit. Not completely, but I changed some of it. Basically, I had the Foresight on there so that I could hit the Blade if it comes in, because that thing just hard checks this thing. Because Fire Punch, I don't even think it's a 2-hit KO on a max HP, max attack. It's a Blade with Eviolate, and that's not good. That's terrible. He also has a Uxie, so you know what? Whatever. Just bring the Bullet Punch because the High Jump Kick brings Tornadus down. If he brings in Tornadus as a presumed counter, I guess, then I can kill that thing with a Bullet Punch. I'm still not sure about the Bullet Punch though. I feel like I could. I don't know yet. If Mega Medicham got knockoff, that'll be so much better. But hopefully he gets knockoff in 7th gen. So next up we have Tyranitar. I had the Berry Tyranitar first with like Stealth Rocks and stuff, but because he doesn't have any Rapid Spinner or Defogger, so I wouldn't take advantage of that by getting up rocks. But it just didn't seem useful. And this set is actually really good. Someone suggested this to me. Thank you, Levine Ma, for suggesting this. Because it's a pretty good set against this team because Dark Pulse hits to the Blade, whereas I had Pursuit on this thing earlier, and like Superpower for the Blissey. I still have Superpower there for the Blissey, but if he doesn't bring the Blissey, we're also pretty decent because with this special attack, it's only base 95, but with the modest nature, this is good. Also, we have a negative attack nature, which are also with 0 IVs, just so that the Gyro Ball will not do a lot. It will do less to me from the Blade if he decides to go for that. But we have Dark Pulse for that thing and Fire Blast. I don't know which one does more. This does 80, so I'm pretty sure Dark Pulse does more. But we have Fire Blast for the Mega Aggron, and the Thunderbolt for the I don't know, Thunderbolt for the Manaphy and the Tornadus. And Uxie also doesn't like appreciate a Dark Pulse, So I'm not sure why I didn't bring this Pokemon to the last time. I just feel like it's just too slow, dude. Oh my gosh, yeah. Mega Tyranitar. Tyranitar is just really slow, so that kind of makes me. I wanted Bisharp in the beginning of the season, but that got sniped from me. That's why I had to get Tyranitar. But it's been decent this season. I'm never gonna forget that. Well, I probably will forget it, but that first turn pursuit kill in week 1 against Simi, that was pretty hype. But yeah, so hopefully this thing can put it work for us, because I think it has a pretty good matchup with this set. Surprised this thing gets Fire Blast and Thunderbolt. That's pretty cool. Fun fact: this thing can eat in the sand. This thing can eat a +3 Scald from a Manaphy. I'm not sure if that's timid or modest, but it lived it from full health, which is pretty freaking cool. So next up we have Mac here, Choice Scarfed with the Overheat, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Trick. This is enough speed to outspeed a Tornadus Therian with the Scarf, obviously, so it's pretty clutch there. And yeah, so basically we can trick the Blissey if we need to. At the same time, it's not really Blissey, it's just you know, trick anything. If I want someone to have a Choice Scarf and I want like some whatever they have, that would be great. Like a Manaphy, that would be cool. So yeah, basically Trick is there, great. Will-O-Wisp is also there, which is fun. Overheat and Volt Switch. So yeah, this thing does a lot to my opponent's team. Only thing is the Blissey, but again, trick Choice Scarf it, trick the Choice Scarf to it, and that thing is severely neutered. It's not like nothing, like it's still a Blissey, but it can only go for one move every time it switches in, I guess. So yeah, next up we have physically defensive Golbat to take on things like his superior, I guess, Mega Aggron. It can deal with pretty well. Can switch into the Blade, but I can't really do anything to it with this set. And also Emboar. If Emboar has Head Smash, it's a done deal, but like it's over. But if it doesn't have Head Smash, this thing should be decent against it. Also Rhydon, it can, you know, be good against Rhydon, hopefully. So yeah, we have Defog, Super Fang, Toxic, and Roost. So that's great. Wait, does this thing get? I just want to check. Wait, sorry. It does not. Okay, I just want to make sure it doesn't get Dark Pulse, because Nasty Plot Golbat is nothing to sneeze at. It's something to cough at, but it's nothing to sneeze at. So, yeah. Anyway, I used to have Mean Look and Toxic on this thing to stop the Blissey, because once I Mean Look it in, it's trapped, and then I could just Toxic it and then just wear it down, and that thing would be effectively gone. But I decided, like, once I got my next Pokemon there, I'm like Haunter there, I'm like, wait, Haunter's gonna be more effective in that situation. So you'll find out momentarily. But yeah, I just feel like this Golbat, Super Fang could be very useful for this battle. You know, taking things down like Aggron or Uxie, or really anything that other than the Blade, I can just take down, chip away half of their remaining health. So next up we have Hades. Your name is Hunter. So with the Focus Sash, this is my Blissey counter. Basically, if he brings Blissey, this thing, I want him to switch in his Blissey against this Haunter. Basically, why is this so hard to say? I want to switch this thing into like a Uxie or something, and then Shadow Ball. If he stays in, Shadow Ball is doing a lot of damage. I used to have Life Orb on this thing, but I'll talk about Focus Sash momentarily. But yeah, basically, if Uxie switches into Blissey and I go for Shadow Ball, that's fine. I can Mean Look that Blissey in, and it can't do anything to me. It can't Toxic me, it can't Seismic Toss me, it can't do whatever. And at that point, I can just go for Perish Song, and yeah, I go for Perish Song and just wait for that thing to die. On the last turn of Perish Song, I can just switch into anything, and the Blissey can't do anything about it. I really hope this works, but if it doesn't, whatever. I thought this thing got Focus Blast for a long time. I was gonna run Focus Blast for Mega Aggron, but it doesn't get Focus Blast, so I have to run Thunderbolt, which is fine against Manaphy and Tornadus. And then finally, I used to have Life Orb because once Blissey is gone, this thing actually does a lot of damage to his team. But it's just I felt like, because I was against someone and I battled and they just swept me with a Flame Charge Embor, which is scary, so I want something to be able to take a hit, and if it needs to, if a sweep is coming, then, you know, I want something to be able to rely on that Focus Sash, like Embor or Deblade or Manaphy. You know, a lot of things on his team can set up, or, you know, Superior. A lot of things on his team can set up. So if I can get that Focus Sash, if I can keep it intact with Hazard Control with my Golbat, I should be able to take a hit with the Focus Sash and fire back with either a Shadow Ball or a Thunderbolt. So yeah. Next up, last but not least, we have Benchwarmer the Ursaring coming back for the I don't know. He's just coming back, and yeah. So this thing, I believe it outspeeds. So this thing outspeeds a max speed Manaphy, because I have it embedded in my mind that a max speed base 100 Pokemon maxes out at 328 points. So yeah, this thing 220 times 1.5 because of the quick feet will bring me up to 330, which is just above 328, and that's great. We have close combat for, of course, you know, Blissey and Aggron, and then Crunch for Uxie and Deblade, and then Facade for everything else, basically, or pretty much. This thing could do decently. I used to have Sword Stance instead of Protect, but I just don't see myself getting up a Sword Stance. You know, it's just no. So this thing is a pretty good wall breaker, though. Like, it doesn't do, you know, ideal damage to some of his mons, but there's really nothing else I should bring. I might change it to Flygon last minute, but I'm not gonna think about that right now. I'm just gonna, you know, keep the team as it is for now. I'm recording this on Tuesday, so I'm not sure when I'm gonna have the battle. Probably Thursday or Friday, but yeah. So this is gonna be uploaded by Saturday. I might not have the battle done by then, but I might have had it done. So I'm not sure yet. I can't see into the future, unfortunately. So that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this team builder. If you did enjoy, please hit the like button, because I put a lot of thought into this team. And again, thank you to Levine for helping me build this. I built the initial team, and then he gave me some good pointers, because the team was just ridiculous. When I built the first one, it's just like, this is not gonna work. If he doesn't bring Blissey, this is not gonna work. So luckily, I kind of, you know, I felt like I thought outside of the box for the you know, hybrid team, but then it's just too out of the box. You know, you gotta stay close to the box. If you were stepping out of the box, that's good. But if you step too far out of the box, it can be really hazardous. So yeah, that's gonna be the battle. Not the battle. That's gonna be the video. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.